to me. It's all good to me. Sing it. It's all good to me. Sing it. It's all good to me.
This is Brian Anderson. I'm here with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, our reporter, Allie LaForce. And, of course, Jamal Murray. And tonight, the rare marquee matchup at center, Grant. This ought to be a treat.
Oh, yes. Two heavyweights slugging it out. Different styles, but the same goal, to dominate in the painted area.
Now here's Johnson. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. It's Booker on the wing. Driving to the basket. Shoots over Davis. Booker, good.
Well, for certain guys, the mid-range is not where you want to be. But for Devin Booker, it's money.
All right, Booker's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns Dancers. Give them a hand, fans. Your Suns Dancers dance team.
Here's Reeves, averaging around 6 a game. Outside for Davis. Off target from outside. Bridges outside. Driving in. And it's Bridges with the jam.
If you overplay Mikal Bridges to take the jump shot, that's creating driving lanes, and he'll take advantage.
Outside for Green. Davis down low. Over to the left wing. Harrison.
Shaquille Harrison.
That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed.
And a point guard in high school, Davis showing off his court sensibilities, hitting the open man right there.
Booker for three.
Well, being aggressive and assertive, the big man snatching the rebound.
And while it can hurt you from outside, Devin Booker has a very rounded game with his shot.
Yeah, last few years, Booker has taken more mid-range jumpers. He feels comfortable pulling up from anywhere in the half court. I mean, he's learning to take whatever the defense gives him.
Pass to Harrison. The three. And Booker pulls it down.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. And it's blocked by Davis.
Oh, one of the game's great shot blockers. AD's a smart defender who's usually in position to make a play on the ball.
And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Surefire, one-handed stuff.
Yeah, with his focus, he's not going to miss that. Pass to Aiden. And here's Paul. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
Yeah, the thing about Booker, not necessarily the quickest twitch athlete. He uses that smooth handle to gain separation.
Now here's Jokic. And the bucket is good. Jokic has got his second bucket of the night.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Here's Booker. He has 6.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Here's Reeves. Off target with the 3. The Suns leading. Outside Booker. And he drives in. Blocked. Left side Green. Takes a 3. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic.
Field goal.
And I don't think we've really seen many 7-footers who can pass like Jokic. So calm and easy with the ball. It almost always makes the right decision.
Outside Booker. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Denver foul.
And the call will be against Nikola Jokic.
That's his first personal
That's his
foul.
first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Nuggets on D. Leading by 5. Here's Booker. 5 on the clock. Drives to the hoop. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Booker's got 8 points.
It looked like he caught the clock out of the corner of his eye, and Booker calmly
2 minutes
beats him.
remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Back to Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Now here's Booker. Give him 8. Pass to Aiden. And out of bounds. Denver will have it.
Nuggets ball.
A minute 35 left to play in the first. Jokic in the post. 6 points for him.
Nikola
And the
Jokic.
dunk by Jokic.
Doesn't get any easier than this. Just give Jokic the ball, and he'll take care of the rest.
Paul into the lane. Oh, Jokic with a block. And he's able to get it back. Pass to Booker. Here's Ayton. And stolen by Jokic. Here's Reeves. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. He has 6.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Booker for 3. And that basket makes him 5 for 10. Steady production so far.
Well, I'm telling you, this guy is doing everything he can to get them where they want to be. He's been on a mission in this period.
Nikola
And the
Jokic.
dunk by Jokic.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Ayton into the lane. And Ayton with the stuff.
A nice job by DeAndre Ayton. Put it on the deck and finish with authority.
Pass to Reeves. Let's go with a 3. Over to the wing. 3-pointer. Gets the 3 ball to go. And the Nuggets lead by 10.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want.
Loud for your Suns dancers. Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Well, guys, they are dialed in from long range already. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
Chris Paul.
And the foul on Chris Paul. That's
team
his first foul of the game. Here's Jokic. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. Whittington. And another 3 for Denver.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
And it's Paul off the drive. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
How about the ability to knife inside the defense? Chris Paul has been outstanding as a dribble driver his entire career.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, how do I put this? Nikola Jokic, not the most chiseled physique. He said when he first made the NBA, there were no muscles. None. Now I have a couple, he said. To be honest, I like being a little bit heavier because guys are pushing me. I need that weight. It's funny they say, quote, he's not even in shape. I'm playing in 80 games, and they still say it. Crying.
Joker indeed, Allie. Thanks for that.
Well,
Defensive
coaches
foul.
love seeing this from Dennis
Nikola
Schroeder.
Jokic.
Recognize the situation, find the open teammate. Boy, you take one look at JaVale McGee and feel like this guy was built for the game of basketball. Remember, both his parents played at a high level. His mom, in fact, won a couple titles at the collegiate level and a gold medal with the U.S. women's team.
Pass to Jokic. Clock at 6. Here's Coffee. And another 3 for Denver.
3-point
All
field goal.
5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Outside Paul. Now here's McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
There's a level of floor awareness that has always been innate to Chris Paul. What a pretty find.
And JaVale McGee standing 7 feet even, but a 7'6" wingspan, Doris.
Boy, you want to talk about, quote, a catch radius. This guy uses his length to great effect. Finishes above the rim and controls that airspace.
On the take. And the layup is good. Paul's got 4 points this quarter.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Right wing. Pass to Jokic. Here's Coffee. Back to Jokic. The three is up. Kept alive. And they double up Jokic. Here's Reeves. Sends it home from three-point land. He's got 15.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Outside Paul. Tries it from the block. It's deflected. Pass to Jokic. Here's Reeves. Out left to the wing. Inside. Jokic is doubled. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Pass to Aiden. Lets the three fly. And again, it's the Suns missing. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. It's tipped. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton touched it last.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Shakes him. And Doris, you know a thing or two about dropping dimes from your college playing days. I've seen it. So in your opinion, who's the best passer in the league today?
Boy, this is not an easy answer, PA. Chris Paul is going to go in the Hall of Fame as a point guard, and he manned that position, and for a good decade, he was one of the best in the business. But if I were saying best ever and best right now, it's hard for me to go away from LeBron James. His vision, his creativity, his ability to make the game easy for his teammates, I'd say LeBron James.
Booker goes in.
Denver foul.
So both teams changing it up here.
That's his second personal foul. Third team foul. Into the lineup for the Nuggets.
Ayton inside. The kick out to Johnson. Here's the break. Right side Davis. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And this is where you feed Davis. He has phenomenal feel for how to score inside.
And Booker, here we go. Jones with the block. .146 left in the first half. Outside Davis. Oh, and Johnson with a block. Picked it out of midair. Down low. And Davis slams it home.
Among big men in the NBA, Davis can throw it down like nobody else. A great combination of size and hop.
Suns foul.
And that's 2 awful trips in a row resulting in turnovers.
First team foul.
There's 1:17 left in the second period. Davis goes in.
Anthony Davis.
And Davis slams it home.
And I'll tell you what, with his polished guard-like skills, Davis does damage on those dribble drives.
Sinks it from distance. Johnson's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Davis. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
And the #1 pick in the 2012 NBA draft, Davis has dominated since day one. And I think that'll continue for many years to come.
It's Booker on the wing. It's good. He's 6 for 12 from the floor.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Davis drawing the double team to the middle. Here's Jones.
Ty Jones.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
And I think obviously we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
Here's Booker. Misses off the right iron.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Here's Davis. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
When you're wide open like that.
And so it's Denver, out in front by 19 going into the break. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly.
Not the best three-point shooter in the league, but he's got enough skill that you can't just let him fire it up.
And Booker puts up a deep three. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Davis. Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
And I'll tell you what, if you're going to mix it up with Davis, you better be on your game. He's so powerful inside.
Out to Bridges. Outside Johnson. It's Booker on the wing. Three on the clock. And it's blocked by Davis. To the left side wing. Here's Jokic. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
That's his first personal foul.
He hails from a small town in Serbia. Jokic played basketball, but also a number of other sports that he credits for his current skill set.
Yeah, he says water polo helped with the one-hand passes, and volleyball helped with the tip-ins. And the harness racing, well, who knows? But he was obsessed with it.
Booker fires from way outside. Phoenix no good that time either.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
And so here's Phoenix. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. And he drains the turnaround J. Booker's got 15.
Well, Devin Booker has proven capable of sustaining an offense by himself. Defense better start to get locked in.
Jokic, good.
Nikola Jokic.
He's got 13.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Phoenix Suns are enjoying a renaissance. Big man DeAndre Ayton said, quote, "From starters to the bench players, this team is well balanced, and we compete. We challenge each other every day. To be honest, it's the best team I've ever been on throughout my career. Guys, they are confident."
That they are, Allie. Thanks. It's Booker on the wing. Shoots over Davis.
Nuggets.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a
That's his
pair.
first personal foul.
It's going to be on Anthony Davis.
Well, Devin Booker's ability to put offense on his back is huge for any organization. His willingness to absorb and embrace responsibility is so crucial.
Out of bounds.
And out of bounds. The Suns will take it. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Paul with it. He's averaging more than 12 a game, a consistent threat on offense.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Personal foul.
And some have said the pandemic increased the league's interest in a potential expansion. Grant, is that something you'd like to see?
You know, I wouldn't mind that at all. I mean, it just speaks to the league continuing to be popular and continuing to grow throughout the world. So we all know there'd be a hefty expansion fee, but there's some great markets out there that love the game of basketball and would really embrace a team. You know, one city that comes to mind, Seattle. So maybe it'll happen. I'm hoping it does.
Now here's Booker. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his second personal
Boy,
foul.
Devin Booker is just such an
17 foul.
explosive force on the offensive end.
At the line
He can
for
take
Phoenix.
over a game each and every night he steps between the lines.
Boy, when Booker gets locked indoors, he's as deadly as they come in the NBA.
Well, the list of guys who've gone for a 70-point eruption is still very short.
That's his
20
third
points per
personal
game
foul.
for almost the entirety of
Second team
his
foul.
career. This guy scores with ease. I don't care what defender you send at him.
Boy, the Suns are struggling. Pass to Bridges. Back to Booker. He takes it in. And Booker with the jam.
I'll tell you, let that guy get a head of steam. Booker can finish at the rim with surprising power.
Here's Reeves from the arc. And another 3 for Denver.
Coming out of the break red hot. I mean, they have yet to miss a shot.
Now Booker. Pass to Johnson. Banked it in off the glass. Johnson's got 5.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Jokic in the post. And how about that? 8 for 9 now.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Outside Booker. And it's blocked by Davis.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
And the foul on Chris Paul.
Chris Paul.
That'll be a second
That's
foul of
his
the
second
game.
personal foul. Third team foul.
Here's Jokic. He's got
2
17.
minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
That one's true. He's now 9 of 10.
Boy, every time he goes up now, it just looks like the shot's going in. He's perfect from the field in this quarter.
Out to Bridges. No good from outside.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And they double up Jokic. Outside Davis. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Suns ball. Substitution for your Suns.
A minute and a half left in the third quarter. Pass to McGee. Lays it up and banks it in. He has 7.
Bad idea leaving him open. He needs more defensive attention, not less.
Outside for Green. .103 left in the third quarter.
I love great defense. Just quick
That's
to
his
establish his
personal
feet,
foul.
and he takes the hit.
Second team foul.
.1 minute left in the third. Up top, Payne. It's stolen away. Jokic in the post. Great D that time from McGee. Crowder left side. And Crowder with the jam.
Boy, I love the strong finish from Jay Crowder. He doesn't settle on the layup, demonstrates his impressive vertical.
Pass to Harrison. To the inside. Jokic. Phoenix grabs the miss.
might be a good idea to run the clock. Hold it for the last shot.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
Denver calls time. Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers.
A different look for Denver. Now a timeout called by Denver.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And the guys get a little bit of a break. Mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
Suns timeout. Fans, the loudest section gets free t-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Phoenix timeout. Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers.
Here's Morris. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Horton Tucker on the wing. The three is up. It's been all about Nikola Jokic for Denver. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And it's Phoenix's ball. Outside Paul. Right side Booker. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball.
Phoenix ball.
Puts it up off the inbound. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. And here they go. They get the rebound. When you look at all the turnovers, boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute.
Well, the defense has got to be willing to guard the jumper, and for Devin Booker, that opens up the drive.
And there's a 3-second violation. Coaching turnover is a fact of life in the NBA. Grant, as a player, how tough is it to adapt to a new coach?
Well, it depends on the timing. I mean, an offseason change gives the team a time to get used to a new system. Now, if it happens in midseason, it could be a little tough. The learning curve is definitely steep.
Outside Johnson. Here's the three. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. And here's Denver. Pass to Reeves. Back to Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
From second-round pick to an absolute star, Jokic can burn you in many ways offensively.
Here's a three from Paul. And here's Booker. Shoots over Davis. And that one's long.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
Amir
Hits the
Coffey.
trifecta.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Here's Bridges. Phoenix no good that time either. Here's Reeves. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. 21 points in the game.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Here's Bridges. And he banks in the layup.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Jokic is doubled. Pass to Reeves. Three-pointer, no good. little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And Davis with the block. It's Booker on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Second chance effort. And the layup is up and in. Booker's got 12 points in just the second half.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Jokic in the post.
Nikola
Uses the
Jokic.
glass to finish the layup. Jokic has got 23 points.
Inside the paint, Jokic has that physicality that can make the defense a non-issue. He can just muscle his way for a shot.
Pass to Ayton. Puts up a 3. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Driving inside. Now here's Johnson. Well, your 7 seconds or less Suns really paved the way for the pace and space style that we see throughout the league today, Greg.
You know, BA, it really did. But, you know, it's interesting. I think there were those back then that thought it was kind of gimmicky. But, boy, has it changed. And I feel like we could have had more success if we had just gone all in on that approach.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Back to Jokic. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
That one goes in.
Working inside, Chris Paul has the ability to outsmart the opposition and makes himself a good shot opportunity.
And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
The shot from the low post is good.
He plays with such an aggressive attitude. Even a sliver of daylight gets him to the rim.
To the paint.
2 minutes remaining.
Back to
in the game.
Jokic.
2 minutes.
There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Booker goes in. And Booker with the jam.
Wow, the inability to counter the vertical of Devin Booker. Up and in.
Here's Jokic. Soft touch off the glass. Jokic has got 29.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Back to Paul. Rejected by Jokic.
Assertive defense from Jokic, using all of his reach to get on top of the shot and deny it.
Nikola Jokic.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Nuggets.
Their transition game was the standout for me. Created a lot of extra pressure pushing the ball.
I agree. They took control of the tempo and were really dictating the terms of the game.
And they really wanted this one. It pushes their win total up to 21.
And even though this season series was only 2 games, a sweep is still a sweep.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Nikola Jokic.
Boy, I thought his best work was his pursuit of the basketball. He competed for every rebound, fought for position in the paint, and never stopped working. I love it.
And there's the call on Devin Booker.
That's his first personal foul.
That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. Jokic's shot is good.
Nikola Jokic.
Jokic has got 35.
Got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And the layup is good off the glass.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
For three, Booker knocks down the long J.
You've got to be shot ready in this instance. On the catch, prepared to shoot. Devin Booker, yes, sir.
That'll be a 5-second call. And that's an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
First team foul.
And they go to the intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul. Second team.
The first free throw is good.
Well, you think over the course of Chris Paul's career, he will have had a 10-year stretch where he was the best point guard in the league. But perhaps the value of his leadership qualities will be the thing he's most remembered for. Competitive spirit, pushing his team to the next.
Primero la H, después va la U, después va la M, la A, C, A, O. Soy de la H, no la de Travis. Yo tengo la salsa, Flow Héctor la voz. Quieren que me escrache, dicen, pero el audio nunca resbaló. Hablaron de mí, wow, qué raro, pero primero dime quién te habló. Yo sigo fly, como vuelo, congelado, mira mi hielo, yeah. Como el cielo, el dinero de lejos, lo vuelo, el dinero no duerme, eso yo me desvelo, de tonto no tengo ni un solo pelo, me quieren coger de me alejo, yo le digo bye y nos vemos. Yo soy bad boy, mami, como ven, Walla. Ando con Dios, pero el diablo me jala con este piquete que no se iguala. Patean como fútbol de sala, tengo a tu wife sí como koala y no se resbala. No me ven volando, me cortan la sala. Lo hice a pulmón sin favores ni palas, yeah. Todo el día, todos los días tengo todo el día. Abuelito me decía que joseara todos los días. Estoy como Jordan con las 6 sortijas, tengo más. No querían coro cuando no había. Son todos fecas, pero ya sabía, yeah. Yo me por todo lo que tengo, así que tú no me digas cómo vivir mi vida. Hielo en mi cuello congelado, yeah. Tanto hielo frío de este lado. Esta movie que estás viendo es doble tanda, blanco y negro, ustedes son oso panda. Medirte con el audio, quien te manda, no te ofenda, pero no tengo agenda. Para gente como ustedes estoy buscándome el dinero todos los días como yo busqué a Kemba, yeah. Cada vez que piso una cabina, el beat y el micrófono tiembla. El primero de Puerto Rico que rapea con el Visa. Sacamos este tema, swipe up para arriba del Lisan. Más violeta que la cabeza de Frisa, yeah. Yo soy de la H, pero no la H que está en mi camisa. Primero la H, después va la U, después va la M, la A, C, A, O. Soy de la H, no la de Travis. Yo tengo la salsa, Flow Héctor la voz. Quieren que me escrache, dicen pero el audio nunca resbaló. Dicen que hablaron de mí, wow, qué raro, pero primero dime quién te habló. Yo sigo fly, como vuelo, congelado, mira mi hielo, yeah. Como el cielo, el dinero de lejos, lo vuelo, el dinero no duerme, eso yo me despelo, de tonto no tengo ni un solo pelo, me quieren coger de me alejo, yo le digo bye y nos vemos. Primero la H, después va la U, después va la M, la A, C, A, O. Eladio Carrión.
From a back block on the east side, piece of wall. Out on Leroy with the on piece. It's gangsta. On the end. Came through on the way to 400 soups. Bubble goose to put up in a couple scoops. On double loop. Trouble at the W, what's up with you? We hunting too. Still plotting and scheming on the cat, daydreaming. Pray, reeking, lips moving you. for the same reasons. You ever sold 100, then spent it all in the same weekend. Chill, let the rape creep in the broken 8 pieces. Double C's on the sway sneakers, I kick the bill. Who you be, where you brought from, I had to build.
We was selling, and we was selling. They ain't never stick. Y'all had dreams, we really measure. Was moving fast as we quit. Any beat I'm on, I gotta get my off. Your watch ain't cost 30 and up. Take that off. Then the culture like Eric Bischoff. Big making my call. They on Google, they wonder what I got rich off. They see me pulling off in that dawn, the top lift off. The kid from May Street that used to let us off. Now I'm the big boss. I dropped the bag, I had you. Don't speak, but you can tell that he dangerous. He just aims steady. Got a minivans, Chevys, and with my city tuck every chain. Getting while I'm with celebrities hanging. I got 2. Now they tell me I'm famous. My life is definitely changing. Rock Nation brunch, I'm with an R&B singer getting better acquainted. If thou still from Fly Guard, that's a sin. It ain't another rapper that's alive that can match my pen. Back again. Your men stacked a half of M. I was him before you ever heard me on a track with M.
Look
the
back.
Machine.
Go when ain't nobody know me. Now I treat this rap just like somebody owe me. Think game until I Patrick Kane, somebody homie. That's sliding through with and what got nice, practice repeated. When rappers was decent, when you ain't leave a house unless your was matching your sneakers. It's y'all rapping and tweeting, stacking and beefing. I get you at the Venetian for blasphemous speaking. Watch band, snakeskin. Gang got the door, let the apes in. 20K spent, that's how my day went. The foreigner feels safe in. Mirror smoke, great tent, and just to take trips to the banking. Telly by the border, on top of the covers. The room next door got double stacked on top of each other. Me and my old guy, but we don't rock with each other. That was only business, and we done did a lot for each other. I around and lead a party with my Jews blingin', Taylor suit like a blues singer. You know my 2 fingers, hustler, I'm the true meaning. Turn 1 and 2 like I'm Houdini. Yeah, this for the corners that we anointed. Opened up with a small group of soldiers that I appointed. I'm up due to all of them that I avoided. She count up the money, but still annoying. It's Griselda.
Whoa. Turn me up. I gotta move, I gotta go, I gotta prove, I gotta know, is it the truth? I gotta grow, I gotta grow, I gotta grow, I gotta win, I gotta see, gotta repeat, my odyssey, hands in the sky, come follow me, come follow me, come follow me, I gotta leave, whoa. You can trap everyone else, but you ain't trapping me, no. Be talking that shit that they ain't even seen. Just trying to get in the swing like I caught me a green coat. I do the for the city, the one you can lean on. My mistake, bro, never by mistake. This more like for my mama's sake. This some you could not relate. This feel like Plex out the gate. Pray it's the same that the father say. Know that the aim all kinda straight. Eyes on the game while you contemplate, Don't cooperate with the opposition. My position on the rise till I get in the top position. All eyes on the in my composition, What a competition, I've been searching lately, I ain't found them. A lounging, probably a housing. I had to take a step back from around you. I had to boss my life up and astound you. I need a queen of good and crown it. I need my whole hood to see it. The trees and the sun beaming, nice breeze. I clean the whip and hit the strip. You seem to miss the scheme with this. And leave a miss and leave a list. We don't seem to. I read, he don't seem legit. He don't seem to fit. A tell I can see the fin. Beware knowing he pretend. Aware that be sneaking in. Prepare for who was peeking in during boss talking. Now they see the win. The season in for reaching in the peak is something unseen. I can put the pen for ink and see these rap shrink whenever they mention me. Leave it in the piece. Be still, I need a refill of decent. Cheek drill a master, we feel your actions don't match your active people. Back and start the rapper, be still the rap shit just happen. Craft the deep will, your faction so whack. I'm rationally skilled and most won't call that, but we will. will. I'm after free will and 83 wheels and passing. Been crashing, be still and patch the street, still can't match a G will go into week. I gotta move, I gotta go, I gotta prove, I gotta know, is it the truth? I gotta grow, I gotta grow, I gotta grow, I gotta win, I gotta see, gotta repeat, my odyssey, hands in the sky, come follow me, come follow me, come follow me. I gotta leave, whoa. You can trap everyone else, but you ain't trapping me, no. Be talking that and they ain't even seen. Just trying to get in the swing like I caught me a green coat. I do this for the city, the one you can lean on.
There's never any doubts in my mind because I'm the best in the world. Even though a lot of you don't like to hear it, it's fact. I'm the best. You know what I mean? Sometimes I don't want to believe it myself, but it's the truth. I'm the best. And I'm just convinced, you know what I mean? These fellas, how dare them challenge me with their somewhat primitive skills. they're just as good as.
Slam. Back of the 7 on some ball. I put the president on my wrist and I got frostbite. Stack it like Pringles, you want a single, it's gon' cost you. Slowing it down, do off. Man, my jewelry like some laser beams. Step out with your lady on a Maybelline. Ibuprofen in my got them recipes. Boss. Shooter like Steph, I just hit for 3 and I wasn't even looking. Your favorite rapper just hit the stage with about to book him. And love her, just keep the I just keep it pushing. My baby mamas knew the job was crooked before they took it. Can't train records, we run it. Just touched down in the airport, Louis V backpack full of them hundreds. Clean in that between, but gangsta not no lover. Grammy after party, we rock it like we wanna ball. Back of the 7 on some ball. I put that president on my wrist and I got frost. Stack it like Pringles, you want a single, it's gon' cost. CEO Rabbit, Young Freddie Kane, I'm on some balls. Back of the 7 on some ball. I put that president on my wrist and I got frost. Stack it like Pringles, you want a single, it's gon' cost you. Good luck to your hop your house up with that. No hot 100, I'm a hot boy with some ones. Cash money came back, now with my son and you my youngest son. See my first back in 90. And I've been since you pockets rocking the Gumby fade. Love my gut with this ice and lemon. Big BL if you a renegade. No, this ain't active type on your Twitter page. Freddy Krueger, I'm creeping on them. Say they ain't losing sleep, tell them I'm sleeping. Heavy traffic, the neighbors might call the people on them. Surround your car with, I put the cruising with that. That's it. Be pulling through, so I fly with it on me. I got my on the jet, ready to set it off, and I put that on. Back of the 7 on some ball. I put that president on my wrist and I got frost. Stack it like Pringles, you want a single, it's gon' cost. CEO Rabbit, Young Freddie Kane, I'm on some balls. Back of the 7 on some ball. I put that president on my wrist and I got frost. Stack it like Pringles, you want a single, it's gon' cost. Good luck to your.
How they got like 3 floors. Thought I never be running up, we really need more. 30 on my wrist, I spent a diamond Louis.
This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. A good game here would get this road trip started confidently for the Suns.
And I think it's an important game. They only faced this club twice this season, and you mentioned that loss in the first one. You hate to get swept in a season series.
That has to be in the back of their minds, at least a little bit. So we'll see if they add any wrinkles. To their schemes in this one.
3 points. Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
Oh, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
And so it's the Suns getting on the board first. They grab their own miss. The shot by Turner, no good. Ayton a screen. The drive by Booker. Bridges outside. Suns keep it alive. Kicks it out to Paul. Fires from deep. Offensive rebound. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Back to Booker. Pass to Paul. Just 5 on the clock. He takes it in. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Turner. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Rick Carlisle and I did speak a few minutes ago. One challenge that he, like all coaches mentioned, is dealing with the sharp mentality of Chris Paul. Coach said, when you play against Chris, you need to be focused at the highest level. He knows every detail and situation. And if you aren't matching him in that, then you're fighting an uphill battle. Chris Paul has truly been a student of the game for a long time. Guys?
Thank you, David. Booker in the corner. A jump hook. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Inside. Here's Turner. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Ayton.
Well, you love how Miles Turner gets into space in the paint, makes it really hard for the defender not to lean in and get some contact against Turner.
Look who's coming onto the court. Come on to give out for your Pace Mates. Make some noise, fans.
Booker outside. There's the drive. Second chance shot. Bridges outside. Pass to Ayton. Goes up again. And it's good on the layup. Ayton's got his second bucket tonight.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
Out of bounds.
I wish you happiness, joy, good fortune, boy. Hold on before you go. One thing that you should know, I never meant to hurt you so. I wish you happiness, joy, good fortune, boy.
Gucci don't go together. Louis and Dior, I swear go better. You wear my drip, but I wear it better. Kalani, sure you go wetter, huh? I'm go mode. I should get a chain for the promo.
The level is just too advanced. The bezel is Tiffany stamped. Don't grip on my hand. I know that I came with the slide from left to right, but now I don't want to dance. I got too much on the line, too much on my mind, too much ain't enough of my plans. Nike don't pay me to tell you just do it. They pay me to show you I do it again.
Huh? Yeah, I'm in control of the block. You know how October get hot. Might make this crib is over the top. The whip is over the top. I thought about letting her go, but I wasn't over the top.
I can't be pale in my make sure I with a 10. It's part of the brand. I know that I came with a slide from left to right, but now I don't wanna dance. Can I depend on a man? I slide some bread in the jam. That's just who I am. Custom just waving at us from the window. They don't even come on the plane when we land. Anyone else would retire, but I'm not content. I wanna these like 20 feet down so no one can find them again. It's gotta be scary to witness me carry these around in both of my hands. They stay inviting me over, they say they got I get there and then it's just them.
Got verse from the boy named Leaky. You would say use instead. Everything good when you live in the hills. Got chef and made for a bed. Can you imagine they seen? I went from the Roy to South 20.